Peppa, you're just so sweet. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Hi, it's Denise Killian with Trainertainment. Thanks so much for joining us for ThinkTank Thursday. You may notice we have a little different setup right now. We have Peppa. Hi, Peppa. Hi.
Sure.
Sure.
Let's see the hand.
So Peppa is here with us, and guess what? We're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about technology in the workplace today. So before I get run over by this robot, we're going to go ahead and thank our sponsors who make everything possible for us to do ThinkTank Thursday every single week. We appreciate you and we appreciate your support. And in the meantime, let's get back to talking about technology in your business. Does that sound good, Peppa? Hi, Elad Inbar.
Thank
you so much for being here. This is the CEO of RoboLAB. So, first of all, these are so cool.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they're awesome.
So tell me, how long have they been available for people to buy?
So we are running RoboLAB for over 16 years now. We have been in this market all these years, providing robots to everything from schools to restaurants, hotels, assisted living facilities, bowling alleys, you name it, we've done it. We have different types of robots. This one is a very interactive customer service robot, but we also have food delivery robots, cleaning robots, even cooking robots that help business owners to automate tasks that people don't want to do anymore.
Right. So we saw just a moment ago, we were interrupted by the food robot who can deliver food.
Yeah.
Now, we work with a lot of FECs, and certainly we've seen the interest come up, not just for a delivery service, but also you have a robot that will clean the floors.
Correct, yeah.
Right? So you don't have to hire somebody to do that.
Yeah. Or have
you
someone
don't have
sit
to
on the clock to do that.
Right, somebody on the clock to do it, or stay yourself as a business owner. That happens so often to do it. This is a somewhat new introduction, Pepper.
So Pepper was introduced back in 2015 range. It's still unknown, although we have hundreds and hundreds of these robots around the country in different hotels, assisted living facilities, even in family entertainment centers. But still for the vast majority it's unknown. Imagine when you roll this one into the party room, the birthday party room, right? What happens to the kids, right?
This is what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
If you're having a birthday party for your kid, and in walks...
Yeah, and singing happy birthday.
Come on.
Yeah, and that's an upgrade.
Oh,
It's an upgrade
available.
for the package.
I mean, talk about the upgrade that you can charge for that and the excitement for the kid. Oh my goodness, everybody's going to be talking about that.
Yep.
There's a lot of concern about robots taking over jobs. So we wanted to hear from Kingpins about how they're using robots in their facility to see how they're using robots in a way that doesn't impede their employee headcount.
So those tasks are always going to need to be done by people. Robots aren't going to be able to replace all of those items. And we really look forward to running this machine, and our janitorial team will be freed up to take care of other more important tasks at the same time. So we can run both of these teams together and accomplish so much more.
One of the great things that I've recently read about RoboLAB is, and you mentioned it, using them in assisted living facilities. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so we have them in especially the dementia departments in assisted living facilities, where the main challenge is that we don't have enough therapists to work with people with dementia. We just need to remind them who they are, why they are here. They wake up in the morning, they don't understand why they're there because they don't remember. Because we don't have enough therapists, they get upset, right? I mean, why am I here? Why am I locked here? Where's my spouse? Where are my kids? Right? I want to go home. Why the door is locked? And because we don't have enough people to talk to them, to explain to them, hey, Mrs. Jones, you're here because you have memory problems. Your husband will come later today. Your kids will be in the afternoon. And just to ease their, life. They're not stupid. They just don't remember. And because we can't explain them, they get frustrated. Eventually, they get angry. They get violent, and that's when they lock them in their rooms. And now that's not the right way, especially for the elderly, right? To lock them in the room because we don't have enough resources to explain to them what's going on.
Right.
So, assisted living facilities that brought Pepper, we work with them and we basically load their life on the robot. So the robot can remind them who they are. Okay, show them pictures of your wedding day, your first child that was born, where you live and so on. And the robot is non-judgmental, right? The robot will do that 50 times a day. Okay, hello, Mrs. Jones, you have a memory problem, you're here and I'm here to help you. And the person will just look at it, oh, that's so cute, it's a robot. I never saw it, although she saw it like 5 minutes ago, right? But she just doesn't remember.
Now, I love what you just said about can repeat the same task without judgment, without frustration.
Exactly.
And certainly in customer service, you deal with people who maybe aren't always awesome. And it's hard as a person to not have frustration or to not maybe be sarcastic or have a human reaction to someone who maybe is not that pleasant, or you've just done this for 57 times already in the past 2 hours.
Correct.
There is no judgment. There is no sarcasm or sass from Pepper.
The robot will provide the same level of service to every customer, will answer the same way, okay, every time. Okay, it won't get any emotions or things out there, and we'll be there first in the morning, we'll be there last in the evening with the same level of engagement. You'll never find it on the back office, on the social media, on the phone. It won't sit on the clock. It's a robot. It's designed to do that, exactly.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What inspired you to do this?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I love robots since I was a child, but for many years robots were toys for geeks, right? You had to work on the electronics and solder them and everything, and that's not for everyone. So for many years it stayed as a hobby, and I left it as a hobby. And back in around 2005-06, I was living in Taiwan. My previous company that I started, we did mobile advertising on ads, on text messages and these kind of things for mobile operators. And Taiwan is basically the mecca of the world for electronics. So for many years, you go on the weekend to the electronics markets under the bridge, right? You have someone selling you this board and that component, and you just build your own stuff. And somewhere around 2005, 2006, I started seeing a shift from just components into products. So suddenly we have drones, we have remote controlled cars, we have what we call today connected toys. And these connected toys were enabled by smartphones. So it was just before the iPhone was launched. There were a lot of smartphones from Nokia, from Samsung, from Motorola, and so on. And these were capable computers, handheld computers, right? And they can control these smart toys. So to me, this was like a wake-up call. The market is shifting. The market is changing. So I basically sold, everything, sold my company over there, and started RoboLAB, and basically took all these connected toys, brought them to classrooms. We created curriculum, we created lesson plans, activities and everything, teach kids, math and science and coding and programming and everything, engaging them with STEM subjects, because we didn't have this type of robots back then. And over the years, as we got more and more capable products, we extended our portfolio to the point that today we are serving mostly business owners that need to automate because people don't want to do these jobs anymore.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we always ask this question of our guests for ThinkTank Thursday.
Right.
Because we believe in growing yourself, growing your business. What do you do to grow as a person, as a leader?
Audible. That's
so you're a reader, but on Audible.
I'm a listener at 1.75 of the speed. I consume probably 3-4 books a month. That's my number one go-to, on personal growth. Everything from professional development, like sales and marketing and everything, over to thought leadership about AI and robotics and where are we going as a species, right? Audible by far is my best, growth hack strategy.
Fantastic. Okay, so if people want to learn more about Robot Labs or look at picking up a Pepper or a machine that will deliver food or clean the floors, where do they go? How do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, robotlab.com, that's the easiest way. Or just, my name, Elad, E-L-A-D, @robotlab.com. Send me an email. We're more than happy to communicate with you.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Denise.
Appreciate you.
It.
Thanks,
you.
Pepper. Stick around, okay? Help me out?
Yeah.
All right. Pepper, I am so intrigued by everything that we just learned. All the things that they can do and the creation of Robot Lab. Listen, let your kids play with toys. Let your kids be those computer nerds, because look at what they can do when you encourage that and you develop it. And what a great story. So appreciate Elad and everything that he's done to talk to us today. And we get to learn all kinds of new things. Thanks, Pepper. Again, we want to thank our sponsors for making Think Tank possible every single Thursday. We appreciate them. Appreciate you for joining us today. If you have an idea for a Think Tank Thursday, we want to hear from you. You can reach out to Candy at Candy, C-A-N-D-I, at trainertainment.net. Until then, we'll see you next Thursday. Thanks so much. Thanks, Pepper. Can we do a dance? Let's do it.
Yes, I love dancing.
Show them what you got, Pepper.
Please step back half a meter, and please make sure that I have enough space around me. I will dance for you the Pepper dance.
I'm a pretty good guy. Nice to meet you. I really love